Like when you're a first generation American, you realize identity isn't up to you. Any other like people who were like born here but have like color on their skin? No, just me? All right, Santa Monica, what's that? No, it's interesting because in my head I'm like, I'm American as fuck, but at some point someone will ask you, where are you from? And I go, oh, I'm from California. And then they go, no. Where are you from? And I realized where are you from is just white people's way of going, why do you have pigmentation? Like, year round? What is that shit, you know? So I found a way to turn the pigmentation to my advantage. Last time someone asked, where are you from? I was like, oh, I'm Navajo. Where are you from? And then he was like, oh, I'm from Maryland. And I was like, no. Where are you from? And he's like, oh, my great-great-grandfather came from England, actually. I was like, oh, great, another fucking immigrant. Life's funny, man. Sometimes people don't even want to make it weird, but they do. I was having a perfectly normal conversation with this dude, and then he was like, I could barely even tell your accent. And I was like, I know, some of us are born here. It's fucking crazy. But did he think people are just born with accents? Did he think I just popped out in San Jose like, hello, good to be here! Oh, I'm so happy to be in America! Snippy, it's slimy. Makes no sense, man. It's weird, I've tried different things to fit in. My whole life I thought I should just like, just try to get more jacked, you know? I thought that then no one asked me any questions. It's not working. It's hard for my people, you know? Like I've learned, like this is something you're never gonna say. This sentence will never leave your mouth in your entire life. That's a jacked Pakistani. If you ever see a jacked Pakistani, make a wish. You just saw a fucking unicorn. One of my best friends is gay. He tries to make me feel better about it, but I think we have like different fitness goals. Because one time he was like, no, you look good. You have a yoga body. I was like, don't fucking say that. No straight man wants to have a yoga body. Like, I'm a fit woman? Thanks, guy. I'm gonna buy some Lululemon pants. Feeling real good. I hate people being mean to other people, especially when it's illogical. Like I said, can't stand that shit. Saw this thing on a message board on the internet. Somebody was like, gay sex just isn't natural. Nothing about it looks natural, the gay sex. I wrote back, no sex looks natural if you're hitting it right. You know, like if you saw how I fuck, you'd be like, that shit is not natural. What's his foot doing there? If you've ever engaged in oral sex, guys, you've had sex that's not natural. You realize this, right? Like no other species in the animal kingdom is spending that much time down there creatively. Like if you were hiking through the woods and you came upon a bear just eating out another bear. Pouring honey on her bear tits like you do like this shit, girl. You'd be like, somebody call the exorcist! Natural? Can't stand this bullshit logic. Ugh, it makes me so angry. I can't handle. I get it all the time. A lot of times from my mom. You know. We've all dealt with stuff when your mom just says certain things and you're like, oh God, is this how your brain works? I love my mom, let me make that clear. My mom, best mom in the world, but too loving. Anyone else have a mom that's so loving to the point where it's like child abuse? Got in a huge fight with my mom 2 years ago. She found out I was on the organ donor list, shit hit the fan. She's like, how could you do this to me? I was like, giving away my dead body to help people? Because it's a nice thing to do? She said verbatim, she's like, no, you know what's going to happen when you die? They're going to gut you, they're going to dig everything, they're going to give me back a bag of bullets. I was like, Mom, that's ridiculous, you're definitely dying before me. And I don't know if you've ever heard the sound of a flip-flop hitting your own face. It's a very specific kind of sound. I like to avoid dumb confrontation and dumb arguments, you know, that's why I think I've given up on relationships. I don't know how you guys do it. My last relationship, every girl I've been with has been like, you have no feelings, you're like a robot, you don't show any feelings. I'm like, what are you talking about? I laugh and I yell, are those all the feelings? She was wanting to take me to things she thought would help me open up, make me more like feel things. She wanted to take me like spoken word events. Anyone been dragged to one of these fucking things? Oh my God, I'd rather be waterboarded, honestly. So she would take me to these things, right? Like all spoken wordy, and all I did was just like, we get back home and I just talk shit and make my own spoken words just to make her feel bad because I'm an asshole. So I'm gonna show you guys what I used to do. Let's pretend this is like a spoken word thing. So try to follow my lead on this, okay? I'm gonna transform into one of these creatures. Put your hands up. You two legs together. Put your hands up. Yeah. If your name is Richard, all your photos are dick pics. I dated an Indian girl once. We played a lot of doctor. That's when we'd lie in the dark and pretend our parents were proud of us. Two things I want to bring up right now. Homosexuals and awkward silences. I love them both. I'm gonna open a spray tan salon for Magic Mike fans and call it Tanning Chatham. That's it, that's my spoken word version. So we broke up like a week after I started doing that. Dealing with all these weird problems internally, dealing with things externally. I was traveling the day that the travel ban got signed. And it was actually funny. It wasn't a big deal, but I have this like weird like anxiety where my brain goes to worst case scenarioville, right? And did you ever do that? Think of shit that never would happen, but you go, this is gonna happen to me. Because their law was changing in different airports. They wasn't sure what was happening. So by the time my plane took off, I didn't know what the law was gonna be where I landed. So whatever you think about the president, we should all be able to agree Trump is a very eccentric man. So part of me thought I might land and the president might be there personally. With some new thorough vetting process. Like, okay, we have a new process, it's very thorough. You put your right foot in, you take your right foot out. You put your left foot in, you take your left foot out. The hokey pokey's what it's all about. Everybody knows it, a lot of people are talking about it, it's a beautiful thing. I gotta go, Feraz Ozel.